Welcome to the One Verse Devotional Podcast. My name is Matt McCarrick, and my goal is to help you grow closer to God through one verse every day. Now let's dive in. Hello, and welcome to the One Verse Devotional Podcast. Today, our one verse comes out of Ephesians, and Paul says something today that is so timely for the world that we live in. I mean, this issue has become, it's gotten just so crazy, out of proportion. And this is another one of those verses that I could probably talk on for a very, very long time. But we're just going to read this verse. I'm not really going to say too much about it today because it's one of those that doesn't really take a lot of explanation, doesn't take a lot of explaining. There's not a lot to unpack. It's just boom, kind of in your face. This is what it is. And I think it's convicting probably for all of us. Our one verse today is Ephesians chapter 4, verse 29. And it says, "Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen." This is so powerful. Rather than explain a lot, I'm just going to read it again. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs, that it may benefit those who listen. I don't know about you, but as soon as I read that verse, I start to kind of think through, okay, how have I been doing in my life? What talk has been coming out of my mouth? Paul says this is a command. Do not let any unwholesome talk come out of your mouth. Okay, Paul, well then what kind of talk should come out of our mouth? What should we say? What should we speak to others? That which is helpful for building others up. And I don't even think I have to say it to you, but man, we don't have to go very far to see unwholesome talk that seems to tear other people down. I see it every night on the news. I see it all over social media. We feel like it's our job to make sure that everyone else understands why they are wrong. And we see it over and over and over again. And the unwholesome talk that I hear online and in life is become almost overwhelming for me. Is it for you? And this isn't a political podcast, and I don't want to make things political, but I will say this. No matter who you voted for, if you live in America, I've been very disheartened by the unwholesome talk and putting others down that has come from Washington. It's gotten so bad this last year, and I believe in leadership, and so everything filters from that, and we can kind of see this culture of tearing people down and speaking our mind. There's no truth in love now. And Paul says, hold on, time out. Let no unwholesome talk come out of your mouths, but only what is helpful for building others up according to their needs. We want it to benefit those who listen, Paul ends the verse saying. Now, I think it's important with a verse like this for us not to automatically think, oh yeah, those people, and I see that. Man, I had a friend the other day and I couldn't believe what they posted on Facebook. And yeah, man, I was watching the news and this, and I saw this tweet from one of our leaders. And no. This verse causes us to reflect on our own lives. What have I been posting? What have I been saying? What emails have I been sending? How have I been treating my coworkers? See, this verse causes us and requires us to look at ourselves. How are we doing in our lives? How are we doing in our own churches? This has to start at home. This has to start with us. And we need to start to lead the charge that says, no. I'm tired of all this negative talk. I want to lift others up, and I want to surround myself with people who are going to do the same. I challenge you, take stock of what is coming out of your mouth. As our one verse says today, build others up according to their needs, that it might benefit those who listen. Have a great day.